My name is Arthur Grabowski and I'm a candidate for re-election to the Saugus School Committee. I've lived in Saugus for almost 60 years and I'm a graduate of Saugus High School class of 1967. I attended Boston College and volunteered for service in the United States Army in 1969. I served a tour of duty in Vietnam and another tour of duty at the United States Army European headquarters in Germany. My specialty was military intelligence, and I served as an NCO in charge of the Intel Watch Command. One of my proudest achievements is having my name engraved at the Soldiers Memorial at Winter and Central Street, along with all the other Saugus residents who have served their country in the United States military. I was appointed to the Boats and Waterways Commission several years ago, and subsequent to that, I was elected to town meeting. I am currently a member of the Saugus School Committee. While on the school committee, I serve on the Transportation and Safety Subcommittee, the Food Service Subcommittee, the Athletics Subcommittee, and the Policy Subcommittee. I have advocated tirelessly for the educational system in Saugus. Another proud accomplishment is that this school committee, along with the superintendent, has achieved the Belmonte School certification as a true middle school and not an elementary school, as was the case for several years. Another accomplishment of this school committee was the opening of the Early Childhood Center at the Ballard School, where we reclaimed an unused school building and brought it back online and brought a community building back into the East Saugus community, and it has been a tremendous success within the community and within the children that go there. Having our entire district move from a Category 3 school district to a Category 2 school district shows tremendous improvement in teaching and learning for our students. This was accomplished through hard work of the superintendent, this school committee and previous school committees, as well as the staff and teachers at the schools. It gives me great pleasure when a student and a family comes to me and says they have decided not to go to public school, not to go to private schools anymore, but to come back to Saugus schools because of all the good things that are happening in the Saugus schools. That can be no greater testament in my mind to the educational value that Saugus has on their school system. All these accomplishments have been achieved by hard work and commitment by the entire school committee, along with the superintendent, his staff, and dedicated teachers. My dedication and commitment to the schools is unsurpassed. I have testified at Beacon Hill hearings on educational funding for the schools. I have met with our state delegation, both as a group and individually, to advocate for more and better funding for programs that Saugus can offer. And I've also tried to attend as many events as possible in the Saugus schools to gain a better understanding of what the whole school educational system means to these children and to their parents. A while back, I had a lesser understanding of drama, music, chorus, and band and how it related to the school. I have gone to these events, I've seen the children and the parents cry, smile, laugh, enjoy their accomplishments, and I have since gained a greater understanding of how these contribute to the Saugus school educational process and advocate for these at any opportunity I get. Make no mistake, we have made mistakes. Cutting the busing was a big mistake that we tried. It wasn't a malicious situation. We were trying to save money in the budget to allow more teachers in the schools, but we did realize that the busing of the students and the safety and the aggravation to the parents was not worth the cost, and we re-implemented busing, and I vow in the next 2 years on the school committee to find the money in the budget so that we won't put these parents and children through that aggravation again. I want to continue with this improvement. And to do that, I would like to build on the last 2 years and work tirelessly for the Belmonte renovation project that is so important to our Saugus schools. And I continue to try to tear down the artificial wall that has existed between the school department and the town side of government. We need better cooperation. It's coming along. We're working to that progress, but we need to continue that. I've also worked to reinstitute public comments back into the school committee meetings. And that has worked out fine. Any resident that has any questions or comments can come to a school committee meeting and state their case, and we will determine where we go with that information. I'm always available to any resident, any taxpayer, any student. My telephone number is prominently displayed under my picture on the school committee website, and I encourage anybody that has any questions, problems, or concerns to call me. I'm available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And lastly, this school committee has been very cognizant of the financial picture of the town and its ability to give funds to the school department. And with that in mind, we have negotiated 4 or 5 contracts that have been from 0% raises to 2.5% raises. So we have relative employment and union stability within the schools. These were all done in a very collegial atmosphere, and we didn't have any animosity, and we now have good peace and good working relations with all the unions representing Saugus. I just hope that you would consider me for one of your 5 votes to the school committee so that I can continue and we can continue working together and progress the Saugus school systems along. And it's not a static goal that we have, but a continuing goal to make Saugus and Saugus schools the best we can make them. Thank you and good evening.